Well, if we're gonna continue on Terence Crawford, officially Canelo said
He'd be with it?
he'd be with the fight.
At what weight?
168. That's what Crawford said. So
shit.
Canelo not gonna drop down. That would be crazy, yo.
Yo, 168.
So much
like that,
intrigue.
though.
It's gonna do big numbers, yo.
I would watch it. I would watch it.
Everybody's
Now,
watching it, dog.
But I also want it more fair for Terence
I'd be a
Crawford
little
too. Like,
I don't know how unfair it is, yo.
yeah,
don't
you
know
right.
until they get in the ring.
147 to 168 is a lot.
Listen,
though.
man, it is a different. They banging up there.
That's a
Pause.
lot,
They
yo.
definitely,
It
they
ain't
definitely,
big, yo.
they definitely hitting hard
Pause.
up there. Pause. Again.
Weight classes matter, but at the same time, if you just understand the history of boxing, like we've had some smaller guys throughout history. If you just go
Make their
all the
way
way
up.
back, Henry Armstrong, even Sugar Ray Robinson, he went all the way up to light heavy. He didn't jump. I don't think he didn't jump that much at once, but
it's
like
quick.
But Terence Crawford looks like
Terence
he's
Crawford like what 38, 36?
36, but
He takes the fight.
He's a good 36.
He definitely takes the fight.
He's a good 36.
I could
Boxes lifestyle.
If he
36,
don't
but he's
get
still
caught
old.
with some 6 shots just in a row, if he fights Canelo like
On some Mayweather shit.
that, and
Defensive
how he fought,
minded.
how he personally fought Victor Postal, if anybody remembers that fight,
I didn't see that
don't.
fight.
kind of stick, slide around, move, power shots, get out the game. Like
Okay.
his feet and his hand speed are definitely faster than Canelo's. And he has
He has a
excellent
boxing
power.
IQ. He has a
for
great
his
boxing
weight
IQ.
that this travels up. So he's not just like some random. He doesn't have just welterweight
Putting it
power.
together,
He has really
yo.
good power.
You putting the
Anything can
puzzle
happen.
pieces together.
Look at the history of boxing. This is a lot of examples. This even dudes who went up the
When
heavyweight.
does it happen? If we can get it to happen.
Listen, Canelo's
After this arrow jump?
Canelo's fighting Charlo in about 30 days.
Dust him up. If we
Yeah.
say
Is
like
it
just
September
allegedly,
29th?
And
dust
he would
his
fight
ass
Earl
up.
in December. Somebody could take a fight in between. Like Canelo might maybe take a fight in between, but I mean,
Because I feel like
if
Terence.
because my bad, real quick, I don't want
Go
to cut you. I'm
ahead,
gonna let you.
go ahead.
Rock. But you know that Cinco de Mayo weekend is always a big fight
Yes.
week, right?
Mayweather.
And then it was Mayweather, Cinco de
Salute
Mayweather,
to
they
him.
called it, and then Canelo started taking it over, right?
Mhm.
Canelo fights now. Crawford fights in December.
Okay. So
If
we got 6
Crawford,
months.
especially if he don't take any damage, first of all, that's like
4
about 5
months.
months after that.
5
whatever
months.
it's- 5-ish, yeah. That's
Cool,
enough time
5
for to build
months.
that fight. Especially if he walks or just beats up Earl pretty convincingly, and doesn't take a whole lot of damage, then he's acclimated. If it's 154, he's gained a little more weight, so he's growing. He's getting a little bit bigger.
Does
kinda
he
joint-
make Terence fight Charlo before he fights him?
No, I mean Charlo.
Say if he wash him.
No,
and then Terence,
it's no point at
there's
that
no
point.
reason to fight him.
Terence
at
is
that
going for the gusto.
Yeah, why not? He like
He's older.
in his
Yeah.
30s,
36.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
And I
about
don't care
36
if
right
you
now.
lose, you lose.
That's
If he
what
wins,
I
he wins.
think.
I'm not one of them people that be like,
I
yo,
want it.
He needs
I
to keep
want
his
the
own.
fight.
He needs to keep his own.
Fuck that.
Or don't be afraid. Like
I don't
if
think he
loses,
cares
loses.
either.
Yeah.
I think he's on your mind frame. I think
But
that's
listen,
where he's going with
It's
it.
definitely, as much as I say, hey man, he could do this, he could do that. That is not an easy fight
No,
because Canelo is a smart fighter, and Canelo
And he got that power.
punches hard. And Crawford has been a little chinny even with smaller fighters. He a couple people have caught him. Yeah, I mean, so he gets caught cleanly a couple times. He can be out of there. But if you remember the Khan fight, when Canelo fought Khan fast hands, fast feet. Khan was looking decent as a much smaller fighter. Because I think Canelo was fighting at 160 at that point. He moved up from
Yeah, he
147,
quit,
160.
Pop this dumbass. Though.
He was doing a little
He
decent.
quit
early in
on
the
his
fight. And
corner.
No, he got knocked out cold. I almost thought he lost his life.
Oh, you saying Canelo
What the
versus?
fuck?
I thought you were
Khan,
saying
yeah.
Terence versus
Canelo.
Khan.
No,
I
no,
thought you
no.
were saying
Khan
Terence
versus
Khan.
Canelo.
Terence versus Khan, he quit. He just quit the fight. Like he said,
Oh,
it was
yeah,
some
yeah,
leg
yeah,
shot or
yeah,
some
he
bullshit
got hit
like
by
that. I got my
groin.
leg hurt.
Yeah,
Like,
I got hit in the
God.
groin or whatever, which is
Bitch
phony.
ass nigga,
Matter of fact,
you know?
we're gonna
That was some bitch
Mike,
ass
talk
shit.
about